Another night, another Operation Fiela raid. But hours after the blue lights vanish and the sirens fade, residents of Manenberg return to living in fear. A fear so pervasive that most people don't want their faces shown on camera.
When they shoot, then we must lay flat in our house. 4, 5, 6 times a day, and it's go on like war.
The moment the police go out here, the gangsters are gonna start shoot again for hours. They're gonna shoot for hours. They're most probably planning already.
We don't go out here. I don't put my feet out here. And if the children said, then you must shout, come in, just come in, don't sit there. The youngest guy is 12 years old. Can you believe it? With a gun so big.
This is telling them, oh, this is how it should be. I must get a gun and I must do things because they're doing things and we're not living liquor. So we must not just try to shoot back.
Load shedding. The once dimly lit blocks of flats that surround a no man's land are in complete darkness. Several shots break the silence, but it is impossible to know where they are coming from and who is shooting. Police vans respond. A tactical team makes a sweep sometime later, but still the shooting resumes. Ronald Snipper has been on the front lines of this battle for years. He has lost 2 sons to gang shootings. Ronald and his wife Francisca are well acquainted with the violence here and the inevitable loss that comes with it.
Where I live is on the border of the Clever Kids and the Dixie Boys on the one side and the Hard Livings on the one side, and I'm on the edge here. And so when the people shoot here on a daily basis, like with a gang fight, they shoot here for 2-3 hours. And for the last 20 odd years, these people have been shooting from the same place at the same time.
Cynthia has lived in the same house for 30 years. Her home lies on a crossroads where the Hard Livings and American gangs regularly fight over turf.
And I want the police to come here because just now the people think you are saying things that's not true, but this is all bullets. The most important thing for me, you cannot sit in the dining room, you have to go to your room. You keep your door closed and you go into your house, but it's not a nice feeling because if the police is not here, I don't know what other people say, but I still say without the police, then we can't go out to buy a bread, we can't go anything. If you go outside, you can see more holes here in the front here. And that bullet came through that door, through that net, and in there. But luckily the Lord let that bullet just stay there.
I'm 25. I'm a gangster for life.
This gang member says he has no choice but to become a gangster.
You see every day I scarreling so, and there is not right. I must, if you don't have work, you must shoot every day.
16 shooters, Glocks, Zulus.
And buying a gun is easy.
Victors, Alamas, smuggle, buy guns. People come from different places and buy, sell the guns.
I must go in front now. I must watch up there. See everybody not shooting in that. I must go shoot again.
You see the people come here in our road. They can, your mother can go there and they can hit your mother. You see. Now that's the time you must take the gun and shoot at them back. You see. It's like that.
The people coming now. You see. The other brother say you must come now. Because the people gonna shoot now.
Manenberg has a history of active policing by SAPs and specialized units, but locals say it's not enough.
There's a gang fight in Manenberg, but why are they never here?
They gone now, the shooting's just gonna start again. They must be here 24/7.
We know they are here outside, then you can go to the shop and go because they're here. So long as they see the police vans around.
I can see what this is doing to the other young generation. My friends also, most of them, they shot the other one of my friends at his funeral today.
As soon as the police and the army left, we still have the gang people coming out here and doing exactly the same.
You must never create the impression that militarized policing is the solution to a problem. It is not. It is a surgical thing for short time. There were bigger military numbers under the apartheid era deployed here than what you see now, and there were gang fights. This block of flats, if we permanently cordon off this as a permanent everyday operation, will be a concentration camp where you will live.
Forced to decide between concentration camp or war zone, residents of Manenberg try and enjoy some semblance of a normal life, fetching their kids from school, visiting neighbors, and enjoying the weak winter sunshine. They know at any moment this peace could be shattered by the crack of gunshots fired indiscriminately from a gangster's gun.